Hi guys, we're back, bro, and today we're gonna investigate the crime scene. First off, we're gonna check Junko's body. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't even know why you bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'll be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real? Hell no. Someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me. You're just not you're just now accepting that? Alright, let's talk to Kyoko. Before we start searching for Sayaka's room, Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing that crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking the putting someone on guard duty so no one can disrupt the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think it anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, when we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. What? Why did that H not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, the first thing you'll do, by volunteering for guard duty, you're in position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? F you. Fine then. I'll stay here on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them with their states. They're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out about, but I'll try. Alright, let's talk to Celeste. Hmm? So you finally noticed? Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? And go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should just split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. Well, have to collect the clues from a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more? I'd rather you didn't know. Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm in guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. And that's right.
Hey, damn it.
let me just say this right now. If whatever did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sayaka ran off. Sakura ran off, I mean, not Sayaka. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, and we're gonna investigate a murder. How do we even do something like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help to investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better be going. Wait. Don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution.
Wow! That's amazing.
Chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Paper plane in a hurricane. Interesting. Interesting words you got there, Monokuma. Like, interesting. Very interesting. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The blood was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggested the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so that we can survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Let's talk to Chihiro. Aren't you going to help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Fair enough. There's no way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God, for space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is. Just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Alright, do we leave? Leave the gem? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
First of all, all first of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. True. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright, let's check the keys. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. After all, she did say she wanted to lock the room, didn't she? If I remember correctly, let's see. The same goes for you. Sayaka, no matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Or maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. So how did the killer? Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet of this section of your handbook. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Could be, bro. Boom, boom, boom. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If I only had heard something, that would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you can know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for a murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Let's check the sheath. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in an attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how the sheath gets scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So, why are there scratches in the sheath? Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. A toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo,
What?
we
What?
we ain't exactly in the mood furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody busted theirs out yet. Far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? I don't know. Toolkit has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alright, let's check the notepad. The notepad. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of the room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Bro,
Isn't it?
2 hours later.
alright, let's check my bed. There are gudges in my bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Alright, bro, I already checked the toolkit.
by the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence right before anyone found the body. I mean, there's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum. That deserves to death. That's what my brother taught me. So, if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But, what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
They'll all get sorted out when the time comes. This right here. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there was way less than before. Just like I could see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little. Bro, your room wasn't that dirty. I mean, it was pretty clean. Oh, wait. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find a single strain of hair. Really.
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have been used it?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in the room and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayako or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room clean list has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. bathroom. And the other side of this room. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing my way, forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Sayaka's death. Looking at her, it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I want to give up. I want to collapse. But that held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now it's no time to think of it like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, would they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sorta there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is swollen, there's something glittery. That's definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm on her both hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Because wrist has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd have already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I mean, but how would we not know that she could have got dragged here? I mean, isn't that very possible? 7-3. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw. What? Written in blood were the numbers 73011. No, why am I reading backwards? 11037. Does this Sayaka do this? Could be. But what is up? What is up with this toilet though? Alright, bro. I just kind of want to explore, bro. Alright. We see the shower right here, bro. Leave the bathroom? Yes.
It would seem.
It looks like you found it, right, Mikoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an inspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what does that mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean them. If she wrote them in the location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have written them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result will be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know. I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who would be better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I want to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Get stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problemo. No problemo, bro. I mean, I know it says no problem, but I said no problem because, you know, I'm cool, bro. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
Correct.
So, the door doesn't fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the doorknob. The doorknob.
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Sayaka said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What about it, bro? What the heck? I mean, it looks kind of crooked, but so. The doorknob is partially about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever. It's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? What would someone want to do with that?
So.
I guess, maybe, they're trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she saw a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So, what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Also, if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom's doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have been come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka's dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else is thinking, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Alright, bro, we can leave the room now. First, let's get the DVD. Second, let's talk to Shihiro to see what the numbers is, bro. Oh wait, that's Makoto's voice. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Okay. So this is Sayaka's room. I mean, he said that's Sayaka's room, but it had his name on play on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Interesting. So, like, you guys switched nameplates or something? The nameplates, the nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Alright, bro. Let's check. Apparently that's Ayaka's room. But we know what we came here for, bro. We came for the trash can, bro. To get that, there could only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in the video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Okay, now we need to talk to Shihiro. Shihiro's right here. Alright, let's talk to Shihiro. Hey Shihiro, I was hoping to ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Oh, sorry, no. Shihiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry. I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyways for trying. Even she doesn't know. Oh, or could she maybe know more than she or could she maybe be know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Why couldn't it be, bro? I well now we gotta check the like bro, now we gotta check the what's it called, DVD room. I forgot what's called, the AV room. Yeah, it's this one, bro. But how do we get here? We can teleport right from there. The AV room. Wait, where's the AV room, bro? AV room. AV room right here. Alright. Let's use it. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in the front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Well, Sayaka. Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Looking for the answer, bro. Shoot. Without warning, the video cut off. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? What? That's wasn't real. Now what are we supposed to do? I don't know.
2 hours later.
There's a sturdy gate here. No way to pass it.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. There is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty. We need to check the dining hall. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all the first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why. Being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing that same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Okay. A clock. There's only one thing I can investigate right here is the knives. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I'll better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knives set has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Handbook. Marbled meats, salted meats. No, now's no time to be thinking about food. I mean, we get a Monokuma coin, bro. Why not, bro? You know. R. Yes, sir. Exit. Leave the kitchen. Yes, sir. This blackboard belongs to us now. Okay. To kill someone just to save your own life? And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? I did one. Did one of us really kill Sayaka? Good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigations. Besides, I already know who did it. After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Okay, bro. I thought we're gonna be done, but I guess we're not done, bro. What other places can we? What other places, bro? There has to be something. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappeared like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah? In other words, you were right. They're in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Aoi's account has been added to the True Bullets section of your handbook. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Ding dong bing bong. Aye, bro. Ding dong bing bong, bro. Bing bong ding dong bing bong ding dong ding dong bing bong. Yes, sir.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started? It's time for the long-awaited class trial.
Yes, sir.
Then, allow me to please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. No, where I have to go. Bro. You're late, Makoto. We've been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are. So, they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let's begin.
Yes.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grasp with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that in Sayaka's honor. I swear, I'll find out who the real killer is. I turned, trembling, and assumption toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on it. The door closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmates feel when his time finally comes. Rather than that, it's not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Obviously, to shared anxiety, the elevator lowered as further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just real, like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's totally shit. Okay, everyone, find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up. Hurry up now. Hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Yes, sir. Alright, guys. In the next episode, bro, we'll be doing the class trial. Alright, guys. See you then.